having your expertise in this to show me, okay, this is what, work those baby steps towards building. And I have experienced the positives of that. And now I'm to the place of where I so long for and want to keep building on this. So that's what my focus is right now.
So yeah, first question. Your name and how long you've been working out at Greater Purpose Health and Fitness.
My name is Jeannine, and I have been working out. I actually began the Transformers program. I was looking back on my calendar, and it was January 17th. Met with Jalisa, and so started up on that 9-week program with Jalisa and then my personal trainer, Tom. So yeah, I've been going. And then once that concluded, those 9 weeks, that was like by the end of March. I started then with 3 weeks of group fitness classes, and I've been doing that since. So it's been 3 months since that I've been back on board.
That's awesome. 3 months already. That's crazy.
3 months, Tom. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's good.
Awesome. Next question. What did your life look like before Greater Purpose Health and Fitness, and what problems were you having before starting with us?
Okay, so what my life looked like before Greater Purpose Health and Fitness, my day-to-day was hugely impacted back then by the degree of discomfort I was experiencing to varying degrees on any given day. I've been dealing with arthritis that showed up in my hands here initially, and then it progressed to my right hip and lower back spine area to the point where it hurt to walk, and my right hip would randomly give out, causing me instability and really affecting my quality of life. That was unacceptable, scary to me back then. So that's what was defining my life back then. And I needed some help. I needed that to change.
So what was it that brought you to GPHF in the first place?
Back then I saw a Facebook post on your Facebook page, I guess was from Jalisa, describing the Transformers program. I had no idea that was, you guys had that as an option. And I had gone through a really difficult Christmas with family, and was just was wondering, okay, where is this going? Where's my life going? And it was hard. I was, there was fear that was setting in. And so when I saw that post, I just, like, something inside me just said, yes, I need to do that. I need to do something other than what I was doing. I was, seeking lots of different other things. I would call it kind of like Band-Aid treatment, because there were things that would maybe help for the moment. But it never brought me to a place of feeling like I was moving anywhere. So I just, having seen that, I texted, just personal messaged Jalisa, and then she, of course, then encouraged, and we met and had a talk about the program. And it just gave me hope, Tom, that, okay, maybe life doesn't have to be defined by this thing, by this condition, right, anymore. And deciding, yes, I have to do the work. And I got to the point I'm very well prepared to do the work to get me to a different place. And so, it was that moment of, those opportunities that happen randomly, that scanned my view, my vision at the moment when I was just going through stuff on the websites and so I'm just very thankful for that. And I'm on a different trajectory, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Glad. Yeah.
Fate, as some would say, some may say fate, that you stumbled across that
Yeah.
post. And
Yeah, definitely. To me, it was a God thing for sure.
yeah, that's so cool. If you can remember, what was kind of your first bright spot, or like the first moment where you kind of something clicked and you were like, this is working?
Oh, you know what, Tom? It wasn't that long after our little sessions, like, to begin with, our half-hour sessions, where I was walking and not feeling like, because I was feeling every step, the discomfort, right? And then that randomly my hip giving out, and yeah, it wasn't that long after, like, and so what was that? Just building strength. And I was walking without discomfort, and I could keep up with Guy. Like, he's 6'2", he's got a long stride. He doesn't realize when I'm walking with him, right? um Trying to keep up. And so he would slow down his pace, but then then I was picking it up, and he was then trying to keep up with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was the huge thing to begin with, that wow, like, this is doing something, and I can turn this around, right? It was, and then just that good, I started going from an uncomfortable discomfort to a comfortable discomfort with increasing my fitness, feeling those muscles coming back alive, my body strengthening, and being able to support that which was not, that is not really that strong. So, just realizing, yeah, that's what I need to do, not to, and I was, admittedly now I didn't realize I was living in fear. I had gone through a couple of emergency abdominal surgeries. And the outcome of that is that I was living in fear of, oh, I never want that to happen, and being really, really cautious about movement, and how much that was creating my own, um, you know, just downfall, really, being my, yeah. So just all that being, just that coming to my awareness, and realizing, okay, no, let's not let this fear win. My body was screaming at me. And I think what this program taught me is that, you know what, I'm going to scream right back at it to be quiet. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You tell it, you're in control of your body, not the other way around.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Love it.
Thanks for giving me a voice, you guys.
Yeah. Well, we're
Yeah.
happy to do that. Yeah. What are you working on now? What's Jeannine working on now?
Okay, now that, yeah, I've gone the 3 months, and what feels really good is I'm working on that, increased fitness. So realizing how I had let myself go, and I was really, as much as I, was trying, I was doing some stretching, but I really didn't know what I was doing or should be doing to help myself. And then I would kind of do little injuries, and that would again set me back, and then more fear of, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or should I, questions. And so having, your expertise in this to show me, okay, this is what, work those baby steps towards building. And I have experienced just the positives of that. And now I'm to the place of where I so long for and want to keep building on this. So that's what my focus is right now. Keep building, my strength, and seeing healing happening, to the point that it can. I don't know what the future holds in regards to the arthritis issue that's there. But learning, well, I can do what I can do, and to support myself. So I'm just focusing on that.
Yeah. Knowing that, like, you're doing everything you can.
Yeah, right.
Like, and feeling like you're in control of that, and that you like, you don't want to just sit there. Like you said, maybe you had some fear in there before, but now it's like, I know that I'm doing the things that I need to do to get to where I say I want to go.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. For these goals of mine, like, I've got big family and grandkids that I just want to be able to keep up with those. I walked into this I remember defining that with Jaleesa, what my goals were,
Mhm.
and feeling like that's a reality. Those goals that, yes, I'm with the grandkids now, and I'm able to keep up and enjoy it, not be just grueling, like trying to hold back that, oh, this is so so much discomfort, and at the end of the day just wiped right out. It's very tiring business. Chronic pain, right? And so that has minimalized, it's minimal now. And so that's, yeah, it's just bringing, it's brought more quality of life, so yay.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
biggest thing. That's, I mean, what we want for everybody is, yeah, better quality of life in
yeah,
general, and be able to do the things you want to do, and not have your body be the reason why you're like, you can't do it.
right,
Yeah.
right. I was just saying, I'm too young for this, and I'm always going to have that attitude. I'm too young, right? Wanna, as much as possible,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Love it. So what kind of specific changes have you already seen? You kind of mentioned a few already, but what specific changes have you already seen on your journey so far?
Okay, more energy level for sure. My attitude, it's amazing how physically, when you're feeling better, how that affects everything. Like, so that mentally, emotionally, like I am getting up out of bed instead of grimacing and, oh, trying to talk myself into, I can make it through today. I'm waking up, I don't, a lot less discomfort, and just my attitude, my mental state, emotional state is so much better, that I can look forward to things, and I've got more gusto. There's more life to life, and more. It's just much more positive. Um, yeah, it's just affected so many things, and which we know, right? It's all connected, right? And one thing just kind of will it's like a chain reaction to the other stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah.
If you could go back in time, what would you tell Jeannine from 1 year ago?
Oh, I guess back then, and it's weird. I thought it was okay thinking, good thinking. I would say, it's okay, Jeannine, like, okay, this is happening and it's life, the aging process. And I was more accepting of that. And to a point, yes, we need to accept where we're at. But to the point of, I didn't realize of letting go of some of what was most important to me, and yeah, letting that, like you say, take control. And I thought, well, if that's, if that's kind of where we're going, well, how can I be the most positive? So I remember talking to Jaleesa about this. Okay, I was positive thinking, trying to positive think my way into a better place. And to a point, you can do that, but when physically, got to look at the whole person, um, and address that fear. I didn't realize too, it took this process, to look at that, okay, there's fear here. Look at it, talk to it, say, okay, no, no, I'm not going to let that get bigger, and I think that's what was happening. Let's decrease those things that are having a negative impact on my life. Um, and so, yeah, knowing what I know now, I didn't realize then to what point those things were affecting. I would be able to, say, Jeannine, okay, look at how fear is affecting, um, and how I was maybe accepting an aging process, and just kind of succumbing to that, rather than saying, no, what can I do to slow it down, you know, at best, and who knows, as I go, I don't know, maybe we can get this thing to a point of pretty good healing, to more than I would even expect, or, I don't know, but I want to try anyway, just, yeah.
Yeah, I think what you said there was super crucial. Like, we can, I mean, the mindset part is huge. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, the positive thinking, that mindset behind everything is great. You need that to kind of start and help get you moving forward. But if you just do the thinking, nothing like, and don't take action on it,
Right.
and don't actually start to do the steps, then you're gonna be, I mean, maybe you'll be a positive, happy person. That's great. But the physical side won't just take care of itself, right?
Right. Exactly. I had, it's a realizing I've got to do the work. And and that's a wonderful thing. It is a wonderful thing. You just to get to that point. And unfortunately, it took me like getting to a scary spot at Christmas time and just saying, okay, what am I not doing that I need to do? Right. And yeah, and there's a good feeling at the end of the day to say, I did that. I did the work and look at the results. And yeah, it gives me back that sense of control in that way, right? That, okay, I can do what I can do to minimize this thing that I don't want to take over my life, right? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, so good. Last question. How is this program impacting your life?
So how the program has impacted me. I'm on a totally, wow, in 3 short months, Tom, it's amazing to me. The change in the trajectory, and that I'm back. Like, this is the Jeannine that I would say I know and love from years ago. I was involved with CrossFit, and I just love like that being physically fit, being alive, right? Just that blood flow coursing through your veins and increasing it, right? And just knowing that's your lifeline and keeping everything flowing and going and healthy. And I'm back to that of getting up in the day and truly with a smile on my face, not a grimace, and that impacting every area of my life in how I look into what I can accomplish today. And at the end of the day, reflecting on that and being able to have, just have that smile on my face and having a good night's sleep rather than just crashing and just, I made it through today, and then in the morning, yes, Jeannine, get up. And it's just being exhausted all the time. And it's funny, you put the effort into something and you think, oh, that sounds exhausting to me, but it's been the opposite, right? Putting that effort in has given me more energy, more life, more. I talk about positive thinking, like like positivity, not that trying to be positive. It's there. It's just there now yeah. So it has been, I love the name of your program, the Transformers program, because it is truly transformational. Yeah. Yeah. Taking it from experience here in the past 2 months, it's been that. So appreciate you guys and your team, what you do. Yeah.
Thanks.
Love it.
Yeah.